Should be competing for top slots. I mean, Tarzan doing be on one side. Heck, Allah having gone to Worlds before.
Oh,
no! Level 1!
Crisp! No!
Light and Lumao are so healthy. This one could be rough. We'll see if Lumao's able to hit level 2.
That's a pretty big wave. He's got Severum, though, so a lot of healing. And then Lumao with that level 2. They're going to try it anyways, though. They're going in full focus on the Light. The CC onto Crisp. He has the flash, but he takes the tower shot. It's a trade back. Doggo gets a kill, though, and that's huge for the Draven, but the kill goes right back to Light, so ADC's trading it down. They're trying to keep the pressure here with this huge minion wave, and Weiwei's just going to go in. Doggo's tanking the tower. He gets stunned. He cleanses. Lumao goes down. Weiwei flashes. Then Summoner spells all over the place. Icon as well. Just go ahead and turn on the carousel right now, Lyric. I don't know if you've got the button, but Lyric will... Oh, I was going to say, will he get out? But it's...
Maybe Weiwei could have been up towards topside to combo for this play. Oh, reset gets canceled. Now he's no flash. He's nowhere to go.
He has nothing to do except die. Ben picks up the kill.
Nice.
You know, waiting out plays a lot of the time, but he hasn't been able to find anything just yet.
For Weiwei, he's looking for a play on top side because if they can find this kill, they can try and pivot this into Herald.
They do get the CC chain down. Is Weiwei going to have the difference here in damage? Slicing Maelstrom comes away. That's Glacial Prison at the last second, though. Ben gets himself a second.
To find the kill, but Tarzan right now hovering in the area. Weiwei has to be careful because Doinby does have that paranoia up, and Icon's actually leaning and hovering down for his bot lane. Finally moving now.
He's going to move up this way. Tarzan just going in with the aggression. Here comes the paranoia. They have a lot of AoE damage there as well. Ben not going to go down yet. Does fall to Doinby. Tarzan's still alive. They can Wei. That's a huge flash onto Weiwei. And now Icon all by himself. Somehow Tarzan survived the entire time, and a triple kill for super carry Doinby. Feeling very, very confident as he goes straight into the bottom lane. Oh, Crisp, you never had a chance. That's a huge amount of damage, and Light picking up yet another kill. Oh.
And this is actually really good for the side of LNG because Bin TP down here as well to try to be part of the play. They don't get anything for it, and now Allah can start having some alone time up with this topside turret. It will lead a little bit more of a pick comp, so if they can find the bot lane, that would be huge.
Oh, Crisp is left out by his lonesome. Moonlight Vigil comes through. He's got the rest of his team, but he goes down to Light, and Lumao is the focus now, so it'll be traded back. Doggo gets the kill, and that is huge, but it's just the trade of supports.
Ooh, look though, for LNG, they have wards behind, and Allah's using them.
He goes in on the Doggo on the backside. They're trying to get him down. They have Allah with them flank as well. You said that is so crucial, and LNG are capitalizing on the overextension of BLG. Icon tries to come over. Ben is just going to find his way out, but it is tragic.
Numbers advantage before they could really lose out to the backline access that LNG's covering.
They are just punishing Allah at this point constantly. Glacial Prison goes wide. The pillar is there, but now the turret shot's coming through. It's still flank.
Allah might have it.
He doesn't have flash, so he can't get it, but he's going to pop it anyways. They have a lot of damage on the Crisp, and now Ben looking to be that front line, going right back in. Oh, Icon picking up a kill to Allah. They don't have the front line as much anymore, but Light whips out the Moonlight Vision from Allah. They're going to try to get the engagement off early, but Tarzan, they're distracting again. The utility is huge, and here comes Allah from around the block, and everybody from BLG is terrified. LNG is going to sweep through the rest of BLG. Maybe they left Allah out. Oh, they left Allah out to dry.
That hurts. For LNG, though, I mean, they did a great job. The coordinates picking up blue now. He could go up top as Tarzan might be caught out.
He does have the clone there, though, so a lot of aggression for BLG, but Paranoia is going to be popped as they might look for the re-engage here. Ben is just out. He's all by himself. Uh-oh. Okay, Doinby. Okay, Doinby. He's trying to take a 1v4. That ain't going to work out for him. Icon gets the kill, but it's traded for Ben.
I have no words.
I have 3 inhibs at this point.
Makes it so easy to play this 2-lane setup when you already have an inhibitor down in bot side. They're walking forward aggressively just to posture.
Paranoia popped. Allah's on the side. He's got the flank here with the TP. He's got to pop the Slicing Maelstrom. He gets down. Moonlight Vigil. Everyone's getting jiggy with it. And LNG, they are sweeping through BLG at this point. Yes, Allah goes down, but that is at this point tradition for this first game. Doggo's trying to outplay Light, but there is no way Jose and LNG through domination from early game to the finish will take game number 1 of this best of 5.
I love the idea that LNG came into this series with. We've already gotten to see the special preparations coming through, the Nocturne that Doonby's been preparing specifically for the RE match. This time around, both teams going to be looking for strong starts down in that bottom lane, but BLG actually able to come through, and Tarzan wanted to use the prio and bot to look for the invade, but instead going to try and get a flash on Icon.
The flash on Icon! Oh, man. Oh.
So, looking at bot lane, right, actually going into the point, when you draft engaged melee supports up against enchanters, and especially having this 225 range 80 carry, I think it is a lot about bringing jungle in, but Light does not have to get caught out by Light and Lumao. I mean, the prio coming out for bot lane doing so much as Tarzan.
With the big brain play! Ben had no idea. He's going over. Ala follows him, and it's devastation. Weiwei's in the pit here. He does have the tectonics and a lot of damage from Icon over the wall, so you wanted to see a little bit from Icon. Here we go. Rift Arrow does get away. The flash comes out early, though, and that's nicely done. Chris gets an engage. Not going to find too much as the Keeper's Verdict now comes out, and the poke damage, the Curse of the Sad Mummy, is going to come out, but it's not enough. The Apotheosis is enough to get one back, but it's not enough to take down Light, who is the main source of damage, and Doonby comes through with a clutch kill as well. It's reminiscent of game.
Doing so well in this matchup to start out with. Tarzan looks like he wants to capitalize, and look, Doonby's making his way as well.
I'm just wondering why BLG didn't whip out the machetes. Like, you see all the vines around around the rift here, and I you know, it's just giving Tarzan so many options. He does get a nice straight back. The Weaver's Wall comes through. Tarzan falls, so the Vine didn't help him that much that time. There's the Tectonic, and now it's Doonby going down too. Icon is cleaning up house here. He wants to take down Ala as well. He does have a lot of rocks to throw, but Weiwei here to help him out as well. Does use the subjugation there. Ala goes down to Icon, and all of a sudden he's alive. It doesn't start with this.
That one is Chris.
Oh man, Chris gets locked down. CC misses the bandage toss. Will die to Lumao as well as Icon's now under turret with a wave crashing, and Tarzan tries to find the wall, but it doesn't matter because Light just cleans up the kill with his burst damage.
Follow through. Nila can go in with the ulti, and that can be the big burst that BLG needs.
BLG are a little bit hesitant to go in here. The tidal wave is already utilized. Curse the Sad Mummy onto 3 members. Do they have the front to back though as well? Ala almost goes down. The Rift Herald is down, but BLG trying to move in, and they too find some success.
Yeah, Ala hadn't even started walking forward.
Wow.
But here we go. Herald dropped. LNG want to find this, but look at Doggo on the flank.
Oh, he's setting up on the side. Could this be the big Doggo? Oh my god, Doggo's dead. He just gets caught immediately. It's tragedy, but Ben is on to Doonby. Doonby goes down. BLG, they're flashing all over the place. Tarzan still has so much health, and LNG have routed BLG out of the pit, and it was all off the back of the pickoff on the Doggo. We said that was the biggest issue for BLG, is mid to late game catch-outs, and it happens once again.
I gotta say to you, Mazel, 80 carries. We've seen, we're seeing a TP coming out from Doonby. Package.
He's got the package available, nicely timed there. But in speaking of timing, I think Dan probably might send me a message for that one because we don't have anything but the Baron on the table.
I was gonna say, are they gonna go for Baron? What are we looking for, LNG? I guess picking it up there, thinking that they could have Doonby coming with a TP and maybe block off an escape path and look for the fight, but I feel like they're going to have to do something to try to force BLG into them and use this timer.
There's no way. They're just going to bait the Baron at this point, try to force BLG into the fight, right? And I think BLG realized
right call.
They are not. There's no way that they fall for this, right? They're not just going to walk into a package. But if Baron gets started up, they might just have to.
For LNG, I think you have to start it. I mean, you pick up the package, you want to find the fight. You're trying to find a way to min-max what you have over the enemy team. Already used. And
oh my god, Icon was hit. Oh, wait, he's dead. Oh no. In the end, LNG just force it. They just force the issue. Chris goes in on the back. Doggo's there, but he's already down again. It is devastation. I don't even know the words to say because BLG, they try so hard, but they never
rotating to the next one to start finishing off some of these inhibitors. Dragon is up, so you'd expect LNG now back off, go secure that second dragon for yourself. And we'll see if BLG want to contest. We don't have Curse of the Sad Mummy up just yet. No Weaver's Wall, so we are missing a few key abilities on the side of BLG. To where you look at LNG, I mean, they have all their critical ultimate stuff. Ala doesn't have his, but the other 4 are really the important ones when it comes to these fights.
Yeah, and there's nothing that BLG can do to contest this dragon. The second dragon secured for LNG themselves. But again, for me, like, seeing LNG come alive here in the playoffs has been incredible. They are trying to put the pedal to the metal themselves here. Chris bubbles that. He just pops the curse of the Sad Mummy. And that's the difference. They are in their head. As you said earlier, Lyric, it's a double kill for Light. It might even just be a triple kill. And BLG have no hope in this game number 2.
And you can see now, LNG just going to want to barrel down the mid lane. Light, an item and a half up over Doggo, allows him to take that fight so clean. They don't really have many minions to work with. There will be a wave here soon, but you would expect LNG should be able to close out another game right here, right now.
Literally just the dash from Light gets Icon's flash. Bin and Icon, the defense against the world here right now, but it ain't working out so far. Doomby is staying behind a little bit long, but it could just be a bait as Ala goes right back in on the Bin. It is going to be LG finally pulling out of the base, but the damage is done. And BLG, I don't know how they get out of this hole.
You know, and this reminds me of an interview we got from Bin towards the end of the split as well. We're going to have a replay here, but you know what? We can talk about this replay as well, because actually the way that Light just kind of walks out and dodges on this Curse of the Sad Mommy is really nice. Can't find the bandage shots, can't connect. It makes it so that Light can go in with this damage, flash straight into the queue, finish off with the auto attacks with the passive as well, and members of BLG just dropping like flies. But, you know, BLG look like a bit of a mess. Things are all over the place. Wendy asked Bin about, like, you know, how's the communication in team fights? How's the communication later on in the game? Like, who's the main shot caller? And Bin's reply was pretty much like, yeah, we don't really have, like, a main shot caller. And in fights, it's not about who calls what. We just try to focus on our own mechanics. And I feel like with how BLG's played all split, you can see that is now Icon's mechanics not going to be put to the test because he's just going to die.
Yeah, I mean, there's no way to get out of here. He's dead. Blue buff handed over to Ala. Now they're doing B, but the fight's already kicked off. Keeper's verdict. The package is used, and that's immediately BLG cut down in their ranks. They're trying to get Bin in there, trying to get the CC down. They're surviving for a little bit longer. Weiwei goes down on the backside. Bin will get a nice counter-strike here on the Light, so decent amount of damage back, but 4 members strong for LNG, and they'll push BLG to the brink of elimination, and LNG want to make the dream run happen again this summer.
LNG trying to realize their potential. This has been a team that has performed at less than the sum of their parts all split long. With the names that they have on this roster,
the ropes, one game from having their summer season end, but they do not want to let that happen yet. It's BLG versus LNG. Move himself around the map in good positions. It will be on to Doggo here. The cleanse already used. Push back from Weiwei is big. Tarzan flashing forward, though. The handshake. Is they going to get Doggo? And that's first blood to LNG. Almost a second as well. They forced the play, and this time they come
out.
They were both waiting. Oh my goodness, sorry. I was looking at the mini-map so hard. We had mental gameplay, but talk about mental gameplay. Doinby, he's going to go down to Icon, and he gets the advantage here. Big stuff. LNG make good map movements, especially bringing Light and Lumao. I feel like it's a little overkill, but they want to commit to these objectives, to this advantage.
Definitely don't feel like they needed to commit fully up, but no. Oh, they actually want to trade lanes. I actually like this coming out for LNG. Maybe thinking the top lane matchup was getting a little too hard to deal with.
That up a little bit. They try to utilize that more as BLG already forcing their hand, taking the Rift Arrow.
BLG made the right call. We just said they're the team that has pressure in top side. Bin has just been holding the wave there. He knows he wins 1v1s at any time from here on forward. They're able to use that threat, get the flash, turn this into a Herald, and LNG not even
right through here as Luna on the side with the hostile takeover. They go too deep. So that will be tower in the outside of the base for LNG. Triple Keeper's verdict. That's going to ensure another charge and another tower here for BLG.
Nice move by Weiwei to make sure they get...
He's being visited by the mean man, Weiwei. He finds him again, and Icon gets the kill.
Great. Nice rotations, but I feel like the longer this goes, sure, the gold is even for now, and might even be slightly in favors Icon.
He goes in. That's a big Emperor's Divide. Doonby misses the rocket. Here comes the follow-up. The grand entrance is huge. The hostile takeover as well. Icon finally goes down, but LNG, they are now surrounded, and they are in some trouble. We'll see Light try to dodge out of this one, but Doggo has so much damage. He's already found himself a double kill. You got Tarzan running away now. That's a triple for the AD carry of BLG.
BLG finding the fight that they want. It looked a little bit suspect from Icon at first, but knowing he had members to be able to follow up.
Hey, they did this before. They're going to try to force the hand of BLG. The Baron already down to quarter health. Weiwei is spotted out. All 5 members. There's the package for Doomby across the way. Tarzan's getting a little bit low here. Those Rin stacks, that's going to help secure the Baron at least. Weiwei goes in. He's trying to get in the pit. He's there. Their fight's already going, but it's Doggo with the 200-year gameplay. Yes, it is Light that gets the Baron, but BLG take the fight.
And now you're not going to have it for when LNG try to just funnel down through mid right here.
TPing.
Moonlight Vigil misses.
Oh, they find the Fate's call out used by Light. Now they're trying to fight Bin again. They just can't do it every time. They're trying to force this. The Megadar brings Bin back, but he's got the Grand Challenge out. He gets rended to death by LNG. And now it's an unmanned fight for BLG. It's 5v4 for LNG in particular. And I think they could look at this tower maybe even a little bit more. But the timings themselves, right, a little bit of an issue. Speaking of timings, Alla trying to go Meganar. He gets the Meganar. That's huge. The hostile takeover. They get a crisp. They get the fight. The Moonlight Vigil. It's not enough. And LNG out of nowhere. They get what they came for.
Mazel, we said that the chance was so low of BLG actually just running into LNG and giving the opportunity over. We knew it was possible, but it actually happened. 30 seconds on mid and 80 carry.
Doomby has the package.
I mean, they could push for another turret, but are they actually just going to look for the end of this?
I mean,
Crisp is coming up in 7 seconds.
If that is a snowball from hell. I've never seen one of those before. If they take the inhib now, they've got 5 members strong. This might be a little overzealous, but if they end it here, it is huge. Weiwei goes in. BLG are getting desperate at this point. It's a 5v3, and LNG, they found it. That's it. BLG, their summer is over, and LNG will deny the reverse sweep. Oh no!
LNG
oh no!
coming out strong. No, they got it, Mazel. LNG able to finish it off. This game should not have been theirs by any means whatsoever. BLG were chilling. BLG controlling the map. Not a lot of action. They were scaling, but like, Bid was getting strong. Icon, everything was theirs, Mazel. Everything.
Look at Doomby. Doomby is the medic. He's checking up on everybody. Tarzan, I feel like is just
Mazel,
stunned
they know.
at this.